What's up, guys? It is your host KBlox6 here, and today I'm back with another video. So in today's video, what I have for you guys is going to be some nostalgia gameplay, which is aka technically the OG Fortnite from back in season 4. Some from season 1 all the way to 4 is considered OG Fortnite when it first released in 2017. So this is some gameplay from 2018 this year, but this was towards like the beginning of season 4, where I got this easy win, but I was playing a little, well, very passive as a matter of fact in this gameplay. So I would like to congratulate you guys and also tell you guys that happy new year, because once this video goes live, I'm gonna be out there with my family celebrating the new year, and also I'm gonna be going away, but I am gonna be coming back in 2019 and I'm gonna be making more content for you guys. So actually I do apologize, guys, for not uploading any tips and tricks videos for season 7, and season 7 is going to be on it's actually, we're on week 4 as a matter of fact. So yeah, we're almost halfway through season 7 and it's been a long season as a matter of fact. So I am going to be making some tips and tricks, teaching you guys some strategies on how to win. Even though my stats are cough cough atrocious, I'm going to actually like try to make them better, and mainly due to the fact why I haven't been like making videos is because of the fact that my PC has been having problems lately recording the videos and rendering it, because of the fact that every time I end up winning, my computer does not record the gameplays in NVIDIA Shadowplay. So I don't know what is going on with my computer, so I went ahead and ordered a SSD to make my computer boot up fast and actually be able to run Fortnite much better, because SSDs are faster than hard drives, and I currently don't have a hard drive. I currently don't have a SSD with Fortnite installed on it. Instead I have a hard drive with Fortnite on it, and that's my boot up drive. So that's why I'm getting like probably frame rate drops and I'm not being able to boot up anything fast. So with the SSD, it's gonna make things faster. Also, I do have to upgrade my graphics card very soon to be able to render Fortnite in the game itself. So that's why I'm kind of getting like frame rate drops and stutters every time I stream, because of the fact that I'm running out of VRAM. 2 gigabytes is not enough for Fortnite anymore, because of the fact that now games are requiring like 4 gigabytes plus of video card RAM to be able to render things and put it on like high settings and 60 frames above it, and to be able to actually play Fortnite on like high refresh rates such as like 144 hertz, which will be kind of nice if I actually get a monitor for that. But I would like to wish you guys the best luck in next year, and I'm gonna make this video short, and hopefully I'm not actually forgetting something that I have to really say. Oh, and by the way, I almost forgot. So I almost forgot to talk about the gameplay itself. So the gameplay itself is, like I said, a easy win in season 4, but it wasn't actually easy. It was pretty hard, because in that game itself I was pretty awful. Like that was back when I was like a Fortnite noob. I was completely brand new to the game. Like not too new, but I was like terrible back then. I didn't know what I was doing. I was building extremely slow. Everybody was bad. This was the best time of Fortnite, the highest peak of Fortnite itself, like the golden age if you want to call it like that, where Fortnite was the best. It was the best time to play it. That said, I want to get to point blank, because of the fact that everything was like perfectly balanced. Shotguns were at its prime, double pump and double shotties. Also explosives were very good back then. You were able to hold so many rockets, and you were able to literally do explode battles with people building bases, and whoever ran out of mats and explodes will lose that fight. Back then would lose it. And also I was just destroying people left and right, even though it was like only a 3-kill game. But the people that I actually encountered, I ended up like wrecking them. I sent them back to the loading screen, and it was just the best experience back then. And that's why I wanted to make this throwback video, showing you guys what Fortnite was back then compared to now. Now it's just that you hop on a match, everybody in the lobby is a complete try hard / noob bot, where they start to build, they start to like land on top of you, and they start to spray at you, and it's a whole mess. And then now that there's X4 planes, they're very annoying. Third party is a thing. Shotguns are still underpowered because even if they do increase damage, they nerfed the range, which made it awful. So now if you use a tactical shotgun, do not bother picking it up because it is just insanely trash. Shotguns are trash at range. They're not like how it used to be where you actually had a chance back then. This should revert the patch and make shotguns how they used to be back then. They like, the reason why Epic Games is trying to make it so hard to win is because they're adding dumb stuff in the game that makes it just boring and not fun. And as a matter of fact, pro tip is that do not go for wins if you're playing Fortnite. So I'm gonna be explaining a theory that I have. So basically, Fortnite, I came to the conclusion they do not want you to win the game. And let me tell you the reasons. So number one, if you guys remember the double barrel shotgun, it was insanely overpowered. So they added that to the game. So ever since they added that to the game, it made the game unfun. But now it's removed. But back then, people were just literally, it was very overpowered. When you comboed it up with like a grappler and you landed on somebody while they were building on their builds, it was just a GG. You had no chance whatsoever. And then they nerfed double pump and double shotty, which made it where now you have a delay. Everybody knows this by now, because if you haven't been playing Fortnite for like the past couple of like months, then you are like lost. You're gonna be slow, and it's gonna be a whole completely different game. It's literally what it is. It's just what Fortnite has become, a whole completely different thing where I don't even know it anymore. And also, they nerfed SMGs. So now not only are shotties nerfed, but SMGs are also nerfed. They're doo-doo. They don't do anything. They also took out a bunch of weapons like the LMG. They took off the suppressed SMG, which was one of the best weapons back then. But since people were getting destroyed left and right with these weapons, Epic Games decided to take them out of the game and vault them. Like, stupid mistakes and decisions that they made to like ruin the game. So now it is just boring. Like, it's impossible, deemed impossible to win. Unless if you're a pro, you are not winning Fortnite. They don't want you to win. They are favoring this camping meta where you have to camp in order to get a win. You can't fight nobody, because the minute you fight somebody, there's gonna be like 5 people in that area, and they're gonna start to camp behind like trees and cover and stuff. And then somebody's gonna come with an X4 plane and they're gonna start shooting at you. There's gonna be somebody triple ramp rushing you, or I don't even know what, like building all the way to max height. There's gonna be 2 people left and right of you. You're pinched fighting somebody, build fighting them. And then you got X4 planes, you're getting sniped from multiple directions. And this is season 7, by the way. This is season 7. But Fortnite has taken a big change since its initial release. Since 2017 of since the summer of 2017, pause, I don't even know why I was starting there, all the way to right now towards the end of 2018 has been a long year for Fortnite. And my stats are looking atrocious because of the fact that I was trash until season 6 is where I started improving, and then it just made it harder for me to win. So right now, I am not going for wins anymore. I don't care how my stats look like. That doesn't mean that I'm a bad player. It just means that Epic Games has poor optimization, and they don't test their weapons out, and they're making dumb decisions that are costing people their time. It's making it boring. It's making it unfun, unplayable, because of the fact that they just want to take out and remove things from the game and add dumb stuff. Like, they added balloons, which make it where you don't hear people using balloons. So somebody could just be floating on top of you. You have no clue they're on top of you. And the only thing you're going to hear is yourself getting eliminated, one-shotted by a golden pump in the head. And also they added a bunch of stuff. The turret, when they added the turret in like the middle of season 6, it was towards the end, it was just like, it was just unplayable for like 2 weeks. Like, people were just hopping on turrets and they were just literally destroying people, and there was nothing you could do about it. People were getting upset about it, the community, and it just made it where they had to bring a nerf. And then shotguns, people were requesting shotguns to be buffed, but what they did in response was they nerfed shotguns, the range, which made it to the point where you can't even land the shot no more. You have to be touching a person to be able to land a decent shot. But they increase the damage, but it doesn't matter if they increase the damage. If you can't use it at a certain range, the shotgun, then it's not even viable anymore, because of the fact that you should be able to use it from close to medium range, the shotgun, depending on which one you have. For example, attack should be close range. It should be like the pump, like what it had back then, the range. The pump should have a little bit more range. The heavy should have even more range, should be at medium range, and then from medium range above, it should start doing fall off damage to the point where you're not hitting for good shots. Instead, I'm hitting for like 20 damage from very close, like literally like 2 meters. I'm hitting from like 20 below, like, damage, and it is just like ridiculous. And then one thing that they added, which made the game like crazy, and I didn't even get to record it. That's the thing. I probably did, yeah, I did, but I didn't get to use it though. So it was the Infinity Blade. Once the Infinity Blade was added to Season 7, it made it where like people were just getting destroyed. It just made the game like crazy. And then, so in terms of competitive play, during the Winter Royale, this weapon was very overpowered because it made it where whoever held the sword was like invincible. It granted them 400 HP, and it was a melee weapon. It was like a equivalent to like a pickaxe, but like beefed up to like times 100. It made it where you were able to destroy like 5 people. There was a clip, like a famous clip online, where it showed a person who held the sword and he destroyed like 4 or 5 people in the matter of like 10 seconds in a competitive scrim lobby during the Winter Royale competition for the $1 million. Pause. So this weapon was like extremely overpowered. It made it where like you could even take down planes. That's how overpowered it was. You could literally take down planes with that, like slice a plane, 2 shots, and then destroy people. And the thing is, people that knew how to build were getting wrecked, and whoever had it, it was just a GG. Like, it's just like I'm speechless because of this weapon, because of the fact that it was just overpowered. Like, there's nothing to say about this. This is Epic Games making Fortnite unplayable. So my point I'm trying to make is that I would like to actually see a update in Fortnite Battle Royale where they bring back all the weapons. They actually take a look at the meta and say, hey, this is not working out for some players. There are people that are serious about actually trying to win Fortnite Battle Royale, and it's messing up people's stats, because in the long run, stats are very important in Fortnite. They determine how good you are. But I mean, like, they're not extremely important, but like, it's something that you could use to like brag and show people, hey, I'm good. But if you're trying to mess up people's stats then by adding dumb stuff and nerfing this and nerfing that, catering the casual player base, like the noobs and the below average players and the average players, and giving them stuff to literally prolong their life, it's just gonna make it bad, the experience. So if they want to keep people playing Fortnite, they have to do something about it. And this is why, like, I feel like they should buff shotguns, buff SMGs, or balance them, or do something to make the meta where you get rewarded for having skill in Fortnite, because that's what it was like towards back then. If you had skill and if you were good, you were rewarded, and you would be able to dominate and win games left and right every single day. but because of the fact that things were nerfed and the game has been made like unplayable, and there was bad decision makings, no testing was done, then it's just making it like bad. But yeah, that's gonna conclude my rant on what I think Fortnite should do in 2019. I would love to see a new meta and some new gameplay changes done to the meta to make it a better experience for like these fellow Fortnite players that are like loyal. Like, come on, there's people that are trying to get better. They're legit trying, and we got also hackers on PC hacking, and we got people like camping. Which camping, there's something that has to be done with camping. Too many people camp in like a certain area, and it's just not good. So one more thing I wanted to say before I wrap up this video is that I do sincerely apologize, guys, for me not uploading consistently on YouTube. It's just that I had a very busy and rough year, and hopefully next year will be the year that I would shine and things will start to actually change, maybe, in terms of me like doing YouTube. So I do plan on being more of a consistent uploader, and starting tomorrow I'm going to make a video on how to win your first game in Fortnite Battle Royale for Season 7, and I'm going to start doing some tips and tricks. I'm going to take time to practice my game and get better at like editing, building, so that way I could back up what I say when I show you these gameplays. I'm going to start doing some tips and tricks videos for you guys, or if you guys want me to stream or do something else, or if you want me to get creative of my videos, then feel free to comment down below. What do you want to see for 2019? What do you expect to see? Also, remember, guys, that I am going to be giving my giveaway at 400 subscribers. So if you want to be eligible to enter this giveaway, for those of you guys that are new, then first be subscribed to my channel, smash that like button, hit the post notification bell to get notified when I upload my next video, and also leave your gamer tag down below so I can know who you are, so I could select you to enter this giveaway and have a chance to win. So that's just gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. So I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of this OG Fortnite gameplay. So yeah, have fun, guys. I really love OG Fortnite. Hopefully it returns. Happy New Year, guys. Have a good night, and thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great 2019, and I'm just gonna stop talking, so stay tuned for more.